What is good, everybody? We are back with another Fair Shake review, and we're going to be talking about XV and Mike Summers' collaborative project, Winter Wolves. Now, this is a little bit before when Winter Wolves Deluxe version is going to end up coming out, but I figured it's been long overdue. I need to go ahead and talk about the project that has already come out. So that is exactly what we're going to end up doing today. So I'm going to give some quick thoughts that I wrote some notes on each of the songs, and then give my overall thoughts. So this project starts out with Road Less Traveled, which is basically like determination verbalized here. It has some really gritty production, and the featured artist on this opening track, Tariq, has a very decent flow, but he doesn't quite stand out too much to me. But otherwise, I really enjoyed this start to the project. Then the second track, March to Winter, is a simple interlude that has Mike Summers, the producer, Michael Seven Summers, in the spotlight there, and I'm actually really looking forward to this becoming an actual song, since this is actually being used for like an open verse challenge on TikTok. Since that's happening, hopefully it'll be extended to a fantastic full song in the deluxe version, because that is what the supposed plan is. Then it goes directly into Wolves Out pretty darn nicely, and here XV is bringing the usual one-liners along with that passion that he has always carried for over the years. So really enjoyed that track. Moving on to number 4, which is Creep with G's Mino. Here has a nice little quick integration of the TLC song, Creep itself, and I thought that was really cool. The flows and the punchlines in here came through very strong for both XV and G's Mino, and just overall the song has a really good bounce to it. I really dig that one. So up next is Black Sheep with Caleb Carnell, and he has a very peculiar rhyme style that's very interesting to hear, but I love the way overall how the chorus feels on this song, and XV here is super on point, just kills it from his verses. Then after that we get Matthew 7:15, which is another quick little instrumental bass interlude to kind of set up the following track, Wolf in Sheepskin, which, you know, has to deal with the wolves in sheepskin if you look into that scripture. And so 7 has track 7 has has XV calling out basically those who are faking the funk and trying to benefit off of XV's hustle here, and I think that track is super on point. Great use of the reference there. And then up next we got In the House, which I'm not the biggest fan of the chorus in the song, but the punches in this one though, they definitely don't fail to make me grin. I was like, yo, the punchlines on this junk is hard. Love it. Then you get to number 9, Everybody Eats, which is another interlude that kind of contributes to the wolf theme, and then that goes directly into track number 10, which is definitely some more motivation music, but a little bit more of a sentimental approach here, and it's probably gonna be taking my spot for the favorite track on here, but Creep is really high up there for me too. So overall, the production on here is definitely a little bit on a colder, harsher sound than XV has done before, which is really cool to hear. It sounds like almost taking some Kanye-esque sounds and even some stuff that Mike has done for Tech and having XV over it, so it's really interesting. You know, the filtered drums and loops, with also like the strong synth bass and sound effects, guitars, distorted bass lines, all that stuff is really interesting and really cool to hear XV over. Even though XV hasn't been on a plethora of production as well, but it just still feels different and new for him. And XV just comes through with his usual skill set of that has you like enjoying his quick wit and wordplay, and you can also really hear the vim and vigor of his come up as he's back on this independent grind over the past couple of years. You just can still hear that passion, and I really love that. Like my only real gripe with this project is kind of the features. Other than G's Mino, I kind of found the other ones kind of on the lackluster side. But overall, this is a really good concept project for this duo that, you know, it is always good to see back together. So yeah, that's my quick thoughts on this project. I hope you enjoyed hearing that, and if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. It is some really good hip-hop, and if you have checked it out, please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're watching here on YouTube, you can hit the like button. You can subscribe for more reactions and reviews as well. And also, I do have a Patreon, so if you'd like to help support your boy to continue this lovely content for you all, and get some extra goodies along with that, even though it does focus a little bit more on the K-pop side, then you can join us there. Or if you'd like to support the blog leader, the Muddy Cult Madhouse leader, you could go to Muddy Cult Miko and find her on Patreon through that. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today. So until next time, much love, peace.